Alright, so I wanted to do a video on how I logged my workouts every single day for the past 10 years. It's actually been since 2011, December of 2011, so we're going on 11 years straight since I've logged my workouts every single day. So I started logging my workouts every single day my junior year of high school. My cross-country coach gave us logbooks to write every day, to write our mileage. It included the date, day of the week, mileage that we ran for the day, anything extra that we did. These are all categories. It had a category about comments, so just saying how we felt. I think there was something about the weather too, and then there was a thing that said that what we ate. So nobody on my team really did it but me throughout the whole season. I logged my workout every single day, and it made the biggest impact for my season that year. I was able to improve a lot more than I would have normally been able to. So I did it the next year. I was the only one to do it the next year, my senior year in high school, to get the logbook in. I asked my coach for the logbook. He gave me the logbook. I logged it every single day. Again, it was the same criteria, mileage per day. And then the extra was just anything other than running. So lifting, circuits, core work, ab work, any of that. So I basically really started to associate my success with the logbook because I was getting really good. And it all started when I started using it. So I started doing it every single day in high school. And so after I graduate high school, I go to college to run. And our coach gives us logbooks. And these logbooks are required. Unlike in high school when it was more like yeah, this could be helpful. No, in college it was required. So I had to use it then. I only ran in college for 2 years, so I used the logbook that our coach gave us for those 2 years. And then I stopped running after 2 years. I was in college for 4 years total for my undergraduate degree, and I could have ran for 5 years because I redshirted my freshman year. But after I stopped running, I still logged my workout every single day. I used a logbook and a notebook. I used my own logbook. I grabbed a notebook. I made my own lines, made my own categories. So this time I made it the dates, day of the week, miles, for the day, for the week, and then for the year. And then I had the extra category if I did circuits or lifting or abs, anything other than the running, basically, I would put it. And I went through a lot of injuries, so I had to get to the point where I had to get creative with cross training, so doing other activities besides running, cycling, swimming, ellipticals, rowing, you name it, anything with cardio, shadow boxing, anything to get my heart rate up. Recently I've been going on weighted vest walks, counting that too. But so to get creative with all of these things. So basically if I'm on a machine, machines always track the calories normally. If the machine got to 120 calories, I'd count that as a mile of running, because essentially it's about the same amount of calories as you'd burn running a mile. If I don't have something that tracks my calories, such as when I do shadow boxing, I have a 1 pound weight in each hand, and I'll use those. Essentially, I just track my heart rate with that. So I was wearing a heart rate monitor. I was making sure it was over 100 beats per minute, between 100 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute for 10 minutes. I'd count that as a mile of running, because essentially that was my heart rate when I would go at a warm-up intensity, 10-minute mile pace. It's the same heart rate. So essentially the amount of calories you're going to burn is about the same if you get your heart rate up to the same level with the cross training as you do running. Obviously it's not going to be completely the same. It's going to be very similar. And so when I'm injured, I can do all these different things to incorporate in my training. I count 120 calories that I burn on a machine as a mile of running. With the indoor cycling machines, that works too. When I'm cycling outdoors, I had to do a bunch of math with that, and basically, I mean, if I'm on a flat surface for the most part, which around where I cycle, that's most of what I do, 2.5 miles of cycling, very similar to a mile of running in terms of calories burned, and in terms of how fast I can go with the intensities. It's not the exact same, obviously, because of circumstances that are different in cycling, like the wind, and obviously it's easier to go downhill on a bike. But so all of these things that I'm telling you are things that I've incorporated in my logbook over the course of the past going on 11 years now. And it's been a great journey. I plan to keep doing it. I think it's been very helpful for my fitness and my health overall. I've incorporated my sleep too every night, like a few years ago. So I just log how much I sleep every night too in the logbook. And recently, so a few weeks ago, I've been logging how much I meditate every day. And when I meditate, I mean I lay down in my room, put headphones on, and then put on a guided meditation on YouTube. So I do about 10 to 15 minutes a day. Try to. Apparently that's what Kobe Bryant did. I don't know for sure. I think that's what he said he did. And I mean, I want to be like Kobe Bryant because he was pretty successful. I mean, you know. So I was like, it's not a bad idea to try to meditate like he did. I think it's been helpful. And I'll probably make another video on the benefits of my meditation journey and all that, but don't want to go over time on this. So, quick wrap up. I've been logging I've been logging my workouts for the past 11 years, every single day. Haven't missed a day. I think it's been very much worth it. I would recommend doing so as well. And there's a lot of guides online to set it up, but when you're able to be consistent every single day and do something that's healthy for you every single day, that'll build not only your health in general, that'll build your mental strength and resiliency too, because if you do it every single day, no matter what happens in the world externally, you're still gonna be able to come back at the end of the day to track your progress, because your progress is what should be most important to you, and the best way to track it is to measure it consistently, in my opinion. So that is all I have for today on that topic. Thank you for listening, and we will be back.